I don't know when to stop with the fictitious character, or yeah, I guess maybe now, because I'm stopping now because I'm filming myself saying what I comprehend. So it's like um I own a different, okay, it's like my real identity is I have to go to Mexico because I had my eyes shut when I was a child, a 10-year-old child crossing the border, because I was told that I was somewhat sneaking in. Um, it's like there's record of me going, like, I don't understand how we, it's like I'm really not sure. I just remember that I felt like I don't want to do something wrong, and my eyes were closed because I was inside someone's car in the back seat, and I couldn't lie to the guard. So, um, they wanted me to say an English phrase that says that I was born here, or that I'm an USA citizen here. So, some remote control maybe was making me not guilty of crossing the border that way, because I could not. I already said this on recording. So, the divorce certificate, the application for a permanent resident card here, the fact that it's lost, I have to order a replacement card. Those documents of somebody has, they're a fictitious character, was invented by what they say, people with supposedly good intentions for themselves, for me, to what extent I have liberty to make my own family, to earn my own things, to decide what to do with anything that I earn. I feel like my life's a fraud. For 30 years since I was a child, been, deceived into, like, oh, don't worry, that's possible for you to have job and friends, to get your own space, to make your own choices about your social life, about your intimate contacts. No, not really. All religious influence, peer pressure, complying with the law, complying with I, but many religions. It seems like it leaves me so isolated, and know that I have cancer. If I wait for the records to find the missing records, who knows how long that will be. To get replacement cards to qualify for health insurance here, who knows how that will be. Um, so I'm thinking to go print um go print those forms anyway. Right now I'm thinking go to the UPS store, print divorce papers, print also a request for, like, what I'm asking to go to Mexico for, to get you know medical care sooner. So they already put on the internet a form for me to print that is a request for a real birth record. So that's my real character. That's my real identification. Is a birth certificate that doesn't exist yet due to I was from a small town that was flooded literally with a cyclone, and so the paper went kaput, and then my mom was together getting along good with my sister's dad, and they just said, well, whatever, we'll just go to the birth record place and say she is my daughter, and the cyclone, you know, destroyed all those papers. So that's how I became adopted. And so adoption not turning in okay for me. um Nowadays that uh, this is required, to make my own way in life. I have to own myself, declare who I am. This I would have done during the 2012 trial, if when the schizophrenia was so severe, my son's dad was hurt. Um, except that obviously my family didn't want me to go to trial because I would say, well, they're not really my blood family, and this religion, I tolerate these concepts of the religion for these reasons, and I have this agreement for this behavior with this religion. And my psychiatric topic with controlled substances, this is another issue because I simply trusted the psychiatrist. I never meant to break any law here, nor cause any harm, nor meddle with anybody's anything. I actually, when I could gain, cognizance of my how difficult something felt, very difficult, I became suicidal. So with the anti-suicide campaigns, or people uh, themselves that say, well, that's sad, uh, I'm still alive, 42 years old, and I'm simply like like the keeping keep my hands to myself. Don't plan to hurt someone, don't plan to hurt myself. When I first felt suicidal, depressed, social anxiety, and was taken to the psych wards here when I was 12, 13, that was the main, concern, that no, I'm not going to plot to harm myself. I'm not going to plot to harm anyone else. Life is good. Everybody, we all have the right to live. We have the right to think. We could stop to think, plan, not do anything against others or against ourselves, something that has negative consequences. We could plan things. And so that's how this fictitious character, um, floating around somewhere, I guess. Um, I don't know that I'm going to request the replacement documents because I'm mostly laying down. As you've listened, I'm mostly talking, laying down, um, because my arthritis and my endometriosis is bad. So that is the urgency. That, yeah, those documents, you know, through my adopted family, through my son's dad's, the Department of Homeland Security. Um, the internet's made available for me to start getting my own identity, my real identity straightened in. So that's what I'm thinking to do. Both things: print mail divorce forms, and mail my print a birth certificate request from the Mexican vital records office.